When I met Nitsan, I really wasn't sure of myself. I wasn't comfortable with who I was. I didn't realize what I had done in the past, and I didn't realize what I had to offer people, not only in professional sense, but in a personal sense. And Nitsan has this amazing quality of being able to, number one, make you comfortable talking to him, and number two, sharing feelings with him that you may not even share with your spouse, with your kids, or even your psychiatrist. So we had conversations. Nitsan said to me, Bob, you ran $100 million company. You're the $100 million man. I said, Nitsan, I'm not really comfortable calling myself a $100 million man. He said, why? I said, because you know what? I'm not really the $100 million man. I just ran a business that turned out to be a $100 million company. He said, but Bob, you are the $100 million man. You run a business to make it $100 million, and you can do it again. You should call yourself the $100 million man. And now I had an interview with a company that I wanted the job really bad. It was a great position. It was a great opportunity. And I went in there, and unfortunately, Nitsan was out of the country during this whole process. And I couldn't even talk to him about the fact that I was going into my interview, that I was having the interview, that I had the interview, that I need to go for a second interview, because he would have coached me through the whole process. But instead of listening to Nitsan on the phone or talking to him one-on-one, I heard the things that he was saying to me. I heard the fact that I needed to be self-confident. I heard the fact that I'm the $100 million man. I heard the fact that I shouldn't be a beggar. I heard the fact that I need to show people my harpoon, the things that I have done that will qualify the things that I say I can do. And I have to tell you, I went into the interview, I blew them away. And there were so many times in that interview that I would say to myself, boy, I wish Nitsan were here, because I wish that he could hear and see and feel how comfortable I am talking about myself and about why I need to be a part of this team, why they need me to be a part of this team. And then I went back for the second interview. And again, I had an incredible self-confidence in a feeling about myself, about who I was and why I needed to be in this position for this job. And then they made me an offer, and I was thrilled. And I went back to them and I said, you know what, this title isn't for me. This title is for a lower level person who hasn't had the experiences, who hasn't had the successes that I have had. And I really feel that this title is not warranted of me. Of me. I couldn't believe I was saying it. And yes, they came back and said, we agree. And they changed the title. I don't believe, had it not been for my interactions and my relationship with Nitsan Gaibel, that I would have gone in with that level of confidence, self-assuredness, understanding of who I am, and the ability to say to these people, you need me. As much as I want you, you need me. And that was an unbelievable feeling that, quite frankly, in all my years I have never had. And I have Nitsan to thank for that.